So this video is going to show you how to create slanted text like you see on the cover here of PC Gamer. It's often used to add dynamics to your front cover cell lines and cover lines. So let's have a go. So the first thing you're going to do is to draw a text box and add your cell line in there. So I'm going to play around with the same similar title that we've got on this cover. So using your move tool, which is your black arrow, you're going to pick up or select your text box and you're going to come up to here, up to these settings. Now you'll see these are familiar from maths. You've got an angle setting there. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rotate the box. And you can do this visually by going up by 1% at a time. So I'm going to try and match what I've got on PC Gamer. And I'm kind of happy that it's about there. The next setting we're going to do is the shear angle setting. So that's the setting just under your rotation. And this actually then shears the angle of the box. So as I do this, you can see that the letter B, for example, is now going to sit more vertical than it did before. Okay, so I've got that around where I want it in terms of angle and shear. The other thing that I'm going to show you how to do in this is how to change your typeface slightly. So at the minute I've just typed in the word Battlegrounds, but you can see over on my example on PC Gamer, that typeface is a lot taller than the example I've got here. So one thing I want to show you is that when you've chosen your typeface and you've chosen your type size, you can also then go and stretch your type either horizontally or vertically. In this case, we want to come up to here and change it by a few percent to make it much taller. So I'm going to actually type in there 130% and see what that gives me. You can see that it's starting to look a little bit more like the one on that cover, and I can start going up by single points there until I'm happier that it looks a bit more like what I've got. That kind of height added to it gives it a bit more impact and makes it look bigger on the screen. So if we copy those kind of settings for this other box, so if I go back to this one, I can see that I typed in 7 for angle and 13 for shear. So if I go and do the same again for this box, I can type 7 and 13 straight in. I can also then highlight my text. And what did I have this set at? I'll have another look. 157. So I can do the same setting for this one, make that 157. And there we have it. We've got our cell line that is slanted. I can bring that down using the arrow keys on my keyboard. And that's how you create slanted text.